Hello everyone, thank you very much for tuning back in. My name is Ash, and today we are going to be continuing Resident Evil Requiem. Without further ado, I'm just gonna click on continue so that we can get into the gameplay. Same rules of apply for this gameplay right here, or the commentary is gonna be the same. I'm gonna be trying to keep talking while the gameplay is happening, and I'm only gonna take breaks when there are cutscenes. So, right now we are on our way to Raccoon City. I think I left it at the dilapidated street with Leon. I'm not too sure what's coming up next. I said before that it is a good place or a good section where I can just rant about things, but to be perfectly honest, I have no idea what I can rant about today. But here we are on the game right now. I'm not sure if I want to interact with everything right now, but I'm gonna do my best to give myself or to make sure that I consume as much of the content as possible. I think I'm gonna need a case upgrade, but before that, I'd like to fully upgrade my Silencer 9. Would I be able to max this out? What do you mean max out? There's one more peg there. I guess I couldn't yet. So I'm gonna max this out. I'm not sure if I'm gonna need the mag. So for now, I am just gonna be buying the case upgrade because that might be a better investment than these. So now that I've bought that, I've basically secured it. I'm gonna go ahead and buy this one now. Now we can continue and check out what's happening here in Raccoon City. Have you seen my son? That's very depressing to see. Let's try to go right here. We have a yellow box right here. Open. Oh, one of the things that I was planning to do before starting the game is watching walkthroughs of how to do the spider bit because there is gonna be a boss fight coming up with this spider. Spoiler alert. I've already said the spoiler before saying spoiler alert, but well, it is what it is. I'm not sure if I want to go back down here now. What's my flashlight button? It's G. I said back here. It's not like I've been here before. Well, I mean, I've been here.
If not for Umbrella, it could have just been a normal city.
I've been here. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now it's nothing but ash and memories.
Dialogue. I've been here from my other playthroughs, but like not in this playthrough. But anyways, I kind of lost my train of thought here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and move towards where I need to go for now. Let's check behind the counter. We have a first aid med injector actually is what it's called. Let's check back here. Maybe there's something we can collect. A piece of scrap that may be useful later if I need like ammo or something. We're gonna go ahead and push this turnstile. And there's a lot of foreshadowing here. As you can see, there's a lot of webbings and stuff, which gives us a hint of what we're gonna be fighting next here. I mean, I've already said it, so there's no use keeping it a secret. It's gonna be a big ass spider, right?
Shit.
One thing I would say though is that this spider is kind of a random enemy, I would say. It does fit the Resident Evil vibe, but like, oh, I'm not sure if there's any point in the spider right now because, oh, there's a box here, we didn't get it yet. Hopefully we can still collect what's in it and shoot the spider right here. Alright, let's keep heading this way, and so that we can get into the arena where we need to fight the spider. I feel like I'm gonna be missing a lot of collectibles along the way, so just please bear with me here because I'm not too focused on the game. I'm actually more focused with what I'm gonna say to continue the dialogue. But yeah, let's just get this box right here and keep moving this way. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be more enemies. Fuck. Alright, that was a good berry. I just spammed space. There was no skill involved there. Alright, we're gonna be fucked very, very soon. So let me just click on these spiders right now before anything else. I'm not sure if I should be wasting my ammo here. Alright. I'm using my melee to kill them. Yeah. Alright. So I think that should be all of the big or the little spiders. We can keep moving this way. I'm sure there's gonna be a jump scare right here. Alright. Thankfully I was ready for it. So we can keep moving this way. Climb up the ladder maybe. Yep. And as we climb up the ladder, we go here towards the right. And we get a prompt to defeat the giant spider. Now, for this one, I'm not really sure what I should be doing.
Guess I gotta squash you.
Yeah, one-liners, right, Leon? That's what you're good at, I know. So should I just be shooting this spider like this? Am I doing a good job if I do this? Or am I supposed to do anything else? Let's climb up this ladder right here. Oh! It does give us the weak point of the spider right there. So I guess that's good. The spider is gonna be going here though. We have another canister right here, so I might just stay so that we can throw the canister towards the spider later. Ooh, I got a hit there. Nice. Ah. Alright, we're gonna need to circle back. But I've been hit. Holy shit! 3 times now. I didn't want that to happen, definitely. What the fuck was that? Alright. Let's move this way so that we can go back to the canister. I think I'm... Actually, I don't know where the spider's path thing is going to be. But I'm just gonna stay here and check whatever... just react to whatever's gonna happen to the spider. I do hear the spider right here. It's gonna be climbing up that wall. And what is it gonna do? It's gonna be shooting out the babies. That's a very weird attack right there, Mr. Spider. Fucking shooting me with your babies, huh? So that's your plan. Is the spider down when it does that? Should I be moving towards it? I'm not too sure. I am getting damaged though, so I'm gonna go up here and check my options. There's not really much options I have up here. Where's the spider? Oh, it's right there. I'm gonna get fucked again. Good, nice. I love that for me. Shotgun? Nope. Let's try up there. There's another ladder up there. I'm not too sure how long this whole sequence is supposed to be, but the spider did open up a section right there. Oh, nice. It didn't take too much time. I love that. Although we did miss a shotgun shell there, I think. So that was a bit of a bummer, but I guess it's fine. Nice! That took less than 10 minutes. I swear, the first time I played this, it felt like I was
I missed that Raccoon
playing the
City
spider
hospital.
bit for like 30 minutes. And we're back. Nice. Alright, let's go up here and see what we can find. Is there any collectibles? For the first time in Resident Evil history, an action game, I'm actually running out of ammo. With any other Resident Evil game, I'm able to conserve my ammo well by just shooting them in the head or the legs or something like that. And to be honest, I'm having more trouble with ammo management when it comes to Leon rather than Grace. Alright, so what's happening here? Why is Leon struggling so much with this turn style? That was really crazy, huh? Oh, I think what happened there was the game was just loading, right? And it's giving us that animation because it couldn't load as fast as, or my PC couldn't load the game that quick, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Okay, Sherry. I've hit the barricade. Looks like someone else was here first. And they were planning on busting their way in. No way around?
The Army Corps of Engineers erected it to seal the city. It goes on for miles.
Guess the only way in is through then.
Alright, so we're back here with Leon. We're gonna need to get the detonator for this contraption right here so that we can blow this whole thing up so that we can pass through with our trusty motorcycle. Let's check the back of these vehicles. Maybe we'll get something. Rifle ammo. Take that. Is there anything besides that? Let's check back here. Maybe this SUV has something? Maybe this door hides something behind its doors? Maybe in this container? Nope, nothing in there. Maybe in this car? Maybe behind it, in the trunk, in the dumpster? What about behind this truck right here? Nothing. Alright. There's an APC right there. I think there's gonna be something in here, right? Yeah, I remember from my first playthrough. And then this gate is gonna be locked, but I do want to check it out. I want to bump it so that... Oh, it doesn't show up as red. Oh, there you go. It's locked from the other side. Nice. I'm doing that just so it can be marked on the map, such that I'm not too confused once I need to get back there. Anyways, we have shotgun shells right here. Let's move on towards the camp then, I think. But before we head inside, I just want to check if I can open up this container. Not yet. What about this? We have handgun and shotgun ammo. That's always good. And the generator. Alright, I've already pressed the generator and that lit up the tent for the BSAA.
Sherry, there's an old BSAA camp here. Place is trashed. Looks like they left in a hurry.
What were the BSAA doing in Raccoon City?
Interesting.
What is it?
The computer's not locked. And they were also headed to the center of Raccoon City.
Interesting, too. That reminds me. I dug a little deeper in the Pentagon's database, and I noticed something's missing.
What's that?
There's no record of anyone ordering the missile strike on Raccoon City.
Well, if not them, then who?
We are getting monitored.
Leon triggered the alarm. It looks like your campaign to make the DSO stand down really didn't work, CEO.
I'll leave this matter to you, then.
Why does Gideon have dicks? What's this? Demolish gate? I want to check my item box first. Maybe I can upgrade something here. I did kill the spider earlier. Alright, let's check the silencer 9. Can I upgrade this now? No, it's saying maxed out. Why? Why is it saying that? What do I need? A charm for handguns, bullet penetration, and firepower. I think I would want firepower over penetration for this game. There's not really much use for penetration, I don't think. But yeah, I've already clicked the generator there. The only place to go from here is this place right here. Prepare to see the worst gameplay of your life. Alright, because I'm not a gamer anymore. Actually, no, I do classify myself as a gamer still. Oh, I do have a crouch button. What the fuck? I completely assumed that this game doesn't have a crouch mechanic. Speaking of mechanics, my segues are fucking on point today, huh? My trainer is a big ass gamer. And the way I figure this out is because through the mock calls they give us, he mentions a lot of pop culture references, but I think the series he most mentions is Walking Dead, among other things, but also Resident Evil because he knows who Leon Kennedy is and Ada Wong. I would guess that his favorite Resident Evil game would be 4 because that's where Ada Wong and Leon Kennedy is the most prominent. But any guess is as good as mine probably. But one more thing, because the segue doesn't make sense, right? I said mechanic. I was saying, speaking of mechanic. It's because he was referencing a mechanic in Death Stranding to kind of teach us about the gift system and the account we were set in. It was just weird that, first off, it seems like my trainer finished Death Stranding. Second, why would he use that as reference for his lectures? Death Stranding. I guess it's because it's a fitting lecture or it's a fitting reference. But also, it's just kind of weird, I guess, to have Death Stranding as your... Because, full disclosure, I haven't played Death Stranding yet. But I also know that it's not that good of a game, right? Well, without prior experience in the game, I don't think it's a game I would enjoy. It seems like a walking simulator. Alright, so I'm not doing too bad here. I guess the trick is to just not shoot them in the head because it's harder, maybe? I'm not too sure. Alright. I was trying to parry there, but I wasn't able to. What's my heal button again? It's Q. Alright. I'm getting fucked in the ass. What the fuck is happening? Alright. Anyways, we're back. just kill this guy first. And let's use the shotgun to fuck this guy up. Do you have any other guy we can kill? I do want to wait for this guy though. Alright, that guy's dead. Nice. I want to go over here so that I can throw this thing to this guy and maybe finish him off on the ground. Maybe, maybe not. Alright. Handgun ammo. There's more guys. I still hear like a zombie growling and shit squirming on the ground. I guess not though. Alright. We can keep heading towards where we need to head to. I don't want to waste any more ammo, so we're just gonna click this one. And that should set this box down. Maybe?
Busted.
Nope. I do need to shoot it down. Just as Mr. Leon S. Kennedy said. I do have a question with his name though. Leon S. Kennedy. Is Scott his middle name or is it his... Oh fuck. Melee attack though. Nice. Is it his second name? Scott, right? He has a very stereotypical American name. Well, that's not for me to say. I'm not American. I'm not ingrained into the culture, but I'm not sure where this conversation is going. I do see some boxes there. But we are also way past the 20-minute mark. So I kind of just want to finish this section here. And I'm gonna need to go. But I still need to keep up my momentum here. And make sure that I actually stick with my plan to... Oh my god. He's gonna throw it, isn't he? Alright. I do know that there's quite a bit of things you can parry in this game. Because there's a lot of memes where Leon just fucking parries everything. And I think that's a great mechanic. But I also think that it's kind of hard to time your parries in this game. Maybe it's just me and my perpetually olding or aging self, but I do find parrying in this game harder, at least, than Resident Evil 4. Maybe it's because of the more erratic behavior of the zombies. I keep going around in circles. Cedarbrook Apartments key. I do want to save this game right now. So that maybe is what I'm going to do.
What? That's
I'm
impossible.
gonna open this
They should have all been wiped out by this.
and go up here maybe.
They should have.
I'm trying to find a way to save this game because I do need to go. I'm gonna run out of time. I only allotted like 30 minutes of playtime for myself today. I'm getting kind of worried. So the gameplay from here on out might be a little less good because I'm definitely not focused on gameplay at this point. I'm focused on whether I'll be able to sleep at least 7 hours later, or am I gonna be fucked in the ass. We do get the distributor right here,
Sherry, found the
which is
distributor.
nice. Oh,
Some
we
more
have
parts like
a
the
pseudo
generator for the
cutscene.
detonator for that
I'm
key.
not sure if I should be talking around here.
Can you
Yeah,
say
I
any
mean,
more from
there's
your position?
dialogue though. Alright. So I guess if there's dialogue, I can shut the fuck up. Is the rule we set for ourselves.
Another BSAA camp. That should have the signal receiver.
Alright, and then the last one should be right there.
Relays over there, huh? That should be a fun trip.
It should be, Leon. It should be. Let's exit out of the
Got the
binoculars
location
and
of
go
those
down
weapons.
from here.
Going to collect them now.
Is this elevator even working? Nice. All right. So we have a fast track way towards the save. So that's what we're gonna do now. How do we save? It's this laptop. Nice. And we have to save on the 9th slot. All right. And with that, thank you very much again for tuning in for today's video. Once again, my name is Ash, and have a great rest of your day.